our booth setup link. And then we can go to the virtual platform and see how we can see our content, just like we have updated on our booth setup link, how we can review it, and then how we can communicate with attendees on the live day of the platform, like how we can understand the chat platform, how we can receive messages from the attendees, how we can reply to them, how we can start our private communications as well with attendees. Okay, so let me just quickly share my screen and let me know when you see it. Okay.
Looks good, Momin.
Perfect. Okay, so the screen has been shared. So I hope all of you have received this email, this kind of an email with different content, but the preview would be the same. And once you, if you all have received your email with your POC, you just have to, so how we can set up or how we can get to our booth setup link, we just have to click on this booth setup link option over here. When you click on it, you will be redirected to another tab and your booth setup link would be open accordingly. So your booth name would be listed at the top right corner, and you will be able to see there are 6 different steps where we need to upload different content. Now, first, in the first step number 1, if I scroll down, we'll see these 3 options over here, these 3 fields. First, I can see booth name. If I would like to change my booth name, I can do it accordingly. From here, I just have to edit my booth name over here, and that's it. That's what I can go with. Oops, test booth 4. Similarly, you can delete it and add another verbiage over here accordingly. Second option we have over here in the step number 1, upload company logo. And we can see that we have a dimension given over here, 4x400 pixels. How we can upload it? Just you can see that there is an option, drop a file here. Just click on it. Go to your desktop, find that logo. And now you can see that we have a designated size over here. So you have to adjust your image in this size. You can use your mouse scroller to just set your logo into this designated area. Okay, and I am not able to see the option to crop it with this zoom. Okay, let me stop share and reshare it again. Okay. Okay. Can you all see my screen again?
Yes.
Okay, thank you for the confirmation. So once you are done with this step, you have uploaded your logo, you have to adjust your size into this designated area. You will see this turn cropping option. Just click on it and your logo will be updated into this page. When we scroll down, now we can see the option over here, full booth description. So it's totally up. So this is a rich text editor. You can copy paste your description over here. You can go with bold. You can go with italic. If you would like to add some, you can align your text as well for your left hand side into the middle or your right hand side as well. Now the next option we have, if you would like to add some bullet points. So just copy the text and you can see there is an option, bullet list. Click on it. Your points would be listed under bullets. If you would like to add some text in the numbering list, just click on this option, numbering, and your text would be changed into a numbering. Now, the next option we have, if I would like to add some hyperlink text, how we can do it? I have to just again select my text. I can see this insert link option. I can open it. I can see this pop up over here. I can go with this event URL, copy it, add my URL over here. Similarly, you can add your website or which link you want attendee to be redirect when they click on it. You just have to put that URL into this section Now you can see there is a target option. So you have to click on target and there should be new window. So when anybody click on that hyperlink, they should be redirected to another window. Click on OK. And you can see that the text now has been hyperlinked. Now, if you would like to add some small graphics into your description as well, what you're gonna do, you just have to click on insert image. You can see there is a magnifying glass. Just click on it. I can again choose my logo over here. And now you can see that I can see the dimension as well. I don't want to, we don't recommend to add some big images over here. So I'll just go with small size image, or I can a little bit increase it. So that's how I can upload my graphics over here. You can upload your logo, or if you like to add some other icons, you can add it over here. So it's totally up to you if you would like to add some long description or a short description about your booth or about your handbook ads. You can add it over here into this section. Once I have done with the first step number one, I've added the booth name is correct, so we don't need to change it. If I would like to change my booth name, I can do it from here. I have loaded my logo. I've done with my description. Now this is an important step over here. We have to click on save and continue. So if I click on it, my changes now has been saved. So I have no, so let's suppose I'm working on my booth. Suddenly there is an important work comes on. So once I click on save and continue, so I don't need to repeat I don't need to re-add all the information, which I've already added in the step number one. So now this is in step number one, my all information now has been saved. Now, if I move on to the step number two is once you land on this area, step number second, you will see you have to select a template over here. You can see the gallery. In this gallery, you will be able to see 4 different templates. You can see this one. If I scroll more, we have another template with 6 banner size. You can, so it's totally up to you which banner requirement you want. Like you want more spaces, so you go with this template. If you would like to want 4 banner spaces, you can go with this banner. If you want to go with 5 banners, you can select this one. Or if you would like to go with only 2 banners, you can select this one. So now how we can select it, you can see that use this template. When you click on it, so now the template has been selected. If I scroll more up again, you would be able to see there is an avatar selection available as well. So if you don't like the avatar, we have diversity of avatars or options available over here. You just scroll more and you can see multiple avatar listed over here. Let's suppose if I select this one now, so you can see that the avatar has been changed now. Now in each screen, you would be able to see there is a dimension given over here. So let's suppose if you're now going to create a new graphic, so please use these dimensions, 234 into 211. These dimensions are also in pixels. So if you're creating a new graphic, create in these dimensions and simply upload it. Now, how we can upload graphics? You can see that these areas clickable. If I click on it, I can see again a pop-up. I have to upload my image over here. Now, if I'm not going to creating a new image, I can use my existing images as well. If I go with upload banner, I wanted to upload this logo. Now again, you can see that. So let's suppose if you have created a banner with that dimension, you don't need to adjust the size over here. Just click on this disable image processing and simply go with continue. But if you are using any a big size image which is not which is in a different dimension, then you have to adjust your image into this designated size area. Now, if I don't like the background white color, I can change my background color over here as well. We can see there is an option background. I can click on it or I can go for it. Let's suppose I can have not this one. So I've done with my background color change. And once I'm done with the image, click on continue. Now there's action items available. So I've done with the graphic. Now I can apply some actions over here. Like what actions we can apply over here? If I don't want to apply action, we can see select do nothing. But if I want, when a person click on this banner, they can see a document. So if you do have a PDF document, just upload it over here. We have upload option over here. Or if you want, like when they click on this banner, they would be redirected to another website where the specific content they have to review it. You can simply add that URL over here. Similarly, if you want, like when they click on the banner, there would be a video comes up. So we recommend if you upload a YouTube or a Vimeo link, when anybody click on that video or the banner, the video comes up in a pop-up. But if your video, if you wanted to add any Facebook link video, your other platform videos, you can simply add a link over here. So when they click on that banner, they would be redirected to that platform and they can watch a video as well. Now there's a third option we have that's called HTML content. So similarly, the rich text editor, similarly, you have updated your description. Similar, this is area the similar thing. You can upload your uh, content over here, which you want. Like when they click on that banner, this content should comes up in a pop-up and they can see it. And the fourth option we have open URL. So if you would like to add any external URL, just click on this open URL, add that link over here. And when anybody click on that banner, they would be redirect to that particular website. And if I don't want to do any actions on my banner, I can simply select do nothing and click on save. And you can see that my banner has been appearing over here now. Similarly, I have to add a banner over here as well. And if I would like to go with any actions, I can do it. Once I'm done with this step, this is the step number second. I've selected a template, upload the graphics. I have to click on save and continue. So my changes will be saved in the step number second. So I'm done with 2 steps. Now I'm redirected to step number 3. Step number 3 is all about the navigation bar will be available in your booth. We can see it after when we log in into the inside of the platform. But there is a sneak peek is already given, like this is your template and there's a navigation bar where you can upload your content links. Like you can add your external links, social media links, any website you would like to promote, anything you can add it through this content links. So if I would like to add another link, click on that option. Now I can give the title of that option. Let's suppose I go with Facebook. Now there's a link type available. I can select external link and I just have to add my Facebook page link over here. Now, if you can see it, we have other options are available in link type as well. So the second option is the same HTML content. Like if anybody click on that button in your booth, they can see in a pop-up a different text over here. So you go and go with the HTML content. But there's a third option available that is called business card. So similarly, on the on-site, like when we are exchanging information, we share the business card information with each other. Similarly, if you utilize that option, so when attendee click on that option, their information would be shared with you through email. So, so once they click on that option, like you suppose, maybe you can say, uh, share your info. And when they click on that, they can see this message, thank you for submitting your business card. You can change the verbiage according to your requirement. You can edit it over here as well. And there's another option, you can see the business card already submitted message. So if they already clicked on that option, if they clicked on that option again, then they can see the text over here, like your business card has already been submitted. You can change the verbiage according to your requirement. So this is our editable fields. And there's another option when you select business card, there's a card share email over here as well. So you can add your that email ID over here. So once anybody click on that option, their information will be shared on that email ID, which you have added over here in this section. Now there is a question comes up like, can we add only one or can we add multiple emails? We can add multiple emails, but the formatting you have to make sure you have to add comma, and then you have to add another option over here, another email over here. So multiple emails you can easily be able to add over here. So those business card information would be shared on those email IDs, on those email addresses. The next option we have, leave a message. So basically, let's suppose on the given day, this is a long event, so you're not available in your booth, or maybe you don't want to be participate in the live chat. You won't be able to do that, but you still want to receive all those messages if any attendee want to reach out to you. So you can use this option, leave a message. You can give it to the any title, leave a message, and now you can see that you can add your email ID over here and the subject of that email. Let's suppose NGO CSW new message, and you can add one email ID or multiple email IDs over here. So once any attendee submit a message in your booth, you will receive all those messages in your email, and you can further communicate through email as well. Similarly, then we have another option called like us. So like us, just like a thumbs up button, just like a Facebook like button. If they like your booth, they can click on thumbs up and they just like your booth. So, and you can add any title of that button as well. Then the last option we have, there is another two option, embed URL trade show, that is not applicable for you. Then you can, the last option we have only for Q&A. So Q&A just like another area, when they click on the Q&A, they can submit questions in that pop-up. And when you are available in your booth, you can click on that option again, the similar option, the Q&A, and you can see all those questions and you can reply to those questions accordingly. So that's a simple functionality, but we already given you a booth chat room where they can post questions over there as well. So it's up to you if you wanted to use this option as well or not, but you do have your own booth chat room available. That's another public chat room. So they can post questions over there as well. We can see it when we log in into the virtual portal. So these are the 6 options you have available in the link type. So it's totally up to you. Like it is not mandatory, like you have to use all these options. It's totally up to your choice. If you only wanted to go with external links, like you wanted to add your social media pages, Facebook, LinkedIn, your any website link, you would just go with the external link option, give the titles, and there's no limit. You can add multiple titles over here as well. If you don't, if you select, if you wanted to delete any of them, just click on delete and then save it accordingly. Okay. Once you are done with all your content links tabs you have added over here, click on save and continue. And you would be redirected to this step number 4. The step number 4 is all about document and videos. So in your booth, there is a designated sections that is totally for videos. That is another section that is totally designated for documents. So you can see that please provide your documents in PDF, Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. And you can see there's a 2 option, like I know I don't have a documents, or yes, I have documents. So how we can add it? Just click on add another document. You can see there is a document text already populated over here, but you can edit it, like to just call it like document 1 or any particular title of your document. If you would like to add any small description about your document, you can add it over here in this section. Or then document type. So the first option, you can see that upload document. So if you are going to upload any PDF, PowerPoint documents, just go with this upload document and upload your documents from here. Let's suppose I upload this PDF. Yep, it is updated. And you can also preview as well, like it is properly uploaded as well or not. Now, if I click on another document, I wanted to call it like document 2. I can go with this same description. Now I can see that there is another option, external link. So sometimes like your document is listed or available in your website area or any link you are using. So you can select external link option, add your links over here to that particular website. So when they click on that document, they would be redirected to that website where they can review the content accordingly. Then this is a document section, and now we have a video section as well. Please provide your video. So we recommend YouTube and Vimeo videos. Why is that so? So those videos will pop up within the platform. Otherwise, there is no restriction. Like if you wanted to add your Facebook video, Instagram videos, or any other platform videos, you can easily be able to add it. So just click on, sorry, not this one. We have to click on now this option. Add another video. This one. You have to give your video title, video URL, like if it's available on Facebook, YouTube, Vimeo, any other website, you can add a give your URL over here. Or if you do have available that video into MP4 file or MOV file as well. So, but you can see there's an upload option as well, and maximum size you can upload 5 GB. So you can upload your MP4 video files over here as well. Then if you would like to upload video description, a small video description as well, you can add it over here as well in this section. Now there's another option that is up to you if you would like to add a thumbnail of that video. So you can upload your thumbnails over here as well. That's the video section. So basically, like if you wanted to add 5 videos, yes, you can do it. Just click on add another video, give the title. If their video is available in external URL, add it over here. If that video is available in YouTube, Vimeo, or any website URL, just add a video link over here. If it's totally up to you, if you would like to add description or a thumbnail, you can add it over here accordingly. And once you are done with this step, you have to click on this save and continue option. So let's suppose if you can see that I've added another tabs, and I can see that, okay, the fields, I've not put it up the data. So system will give you a pop-up message like there's something fields are missing and you would like to continue. So, or you would like to go with back and editing the information. So I can go with proceed with the next step. So my all information is saved in step number 4. Now this is an important step for me, uh, for me as a booth rep, as a booth admin, or as a handbook ads sponsor organizers. Like I have to create my own account now. Like how can I access my booth into a chat room, and how I can log in into the virtual portal. So I have to create my own account. If I would like to add my colleagues as well, I have to add it from here as well. So I have to click on add user. I can see this pop up with 3 different fields. I have to add their first name, last name, and email. I can go with performance test, registration, live, and you can add your email ID listed over here. And if you would like, and then we do recommend that you can see there is a recommendation like you add your organization name first or department name and then your name. So in that case, they will understand like you are the representative of that particular booth space. Then once you are done with this first name, last name, and email, you can see there is a no password option available. Once I hit on save, the system will shoot an email and send it to that email ID where that person can set up their password according to the requirement. And let's suppose you add it for yourself, you are adding another person, you can see there is an edit option available. I can delete that user as well, or I can resend the email as well. If that person is saying, okay, I have not received that email, you can ask that maybe you can check your spam folder or something, but you can resend the email as well. That's another option available. And how we can receive that email like that. And once you click on that link, you would be redirected to this space. Over here, you can see your first name, last name, and email. These fields are not editable, but that person can still, but that person have to add their password. 1, 2. And if they would like to upload their profile picture from here as well, they can also upload it from the virtual portal as well. But if they would like to upload it from here as well, they can do it. And they click on save. Now their profile has been updated and they can use that credential, the same credentials to log in into the event. Similarly, if I wanted to add my other colleagues, I just have to add their first name, last name, and email, and they will receive those emails into their email address. They can click on that link, update their password accordingly, and they can also access the virtual portal accordingly. Now, once I'm done with the step number 5, I have to click on continue. Step number 6 is just all about to just review your content you just have added in each of the step. I can see I've added this myself over here. I can see my booth list preview over here. I can see my description. I've added my document. I can see it over here. I've added these uh, content content links over here as well. If all the information is correct, I can simply submit the booth. And if you have follow-up inquiries, like if you are facing any issues in any of the particular step, you can always reach out to this email ID. Let's suppose you have added the content and it is not display in your booth space. You can reach out to us and we can assist you accordingly as well. So that's how you can upload all the content and submit the booth, and your information will automatically be updated into your booth accordingly into the virtual portal. Okay. Before we move on to the virtual portal, uh, we can go with I think 10 minutes Q&A if you have any question related to this step, so we can answer it
That's
over
a
here
great
and
idea,
then.
Moment. There's a couple of questions that
Mhm.
came up, and I can just, who was it now? Of course, there's too many questions. Who would like to go first? I know I told 2 of you to ask Moment directly. Please raise your hand and we'll unmute you. Oh, I can't unmute. Annabelle, would you like to unmute?
Okay. Corey, I believe I was, my name is Kimberly. I'm from the Congregation of Our Lady of Charity of the Good Shepherd. I had 2 questions that you said that we would ask Moment. Or my first question was, what is the difference between the booth rep and the business cards? And the other question would be, is the booth rep necessary, or is it only if we have 2 users on the account? Thank you.
Sure. Can you repeat your first question, please?
Sure. The booth rep, you know how you were like putting in the emails and letting people know like these are the people that you can contact in regards to the booth. What would be the difference between the booth rep and the business card portion and the content links? Is there a difference in regards to what they both function as? Or
Yep, definitely. So the first question is regarding like what is the difference between the business card and the booth rep? So that's it. Like the booth rep, basically the step number 5 is all about like I have to create my account so I can access the virtual portal and I can access my chat room as well. And the business card is a totally different option. Like you have added that option, people cannot see you, they just click on that or click on that option, and you are receiving those information through email, just like their profile information there. And the second question you have regarding about bootstrap account, like it is mandatory or it is necessary for that we have to create it and we have to be available? No, just like I've mentioned, if you are not available, you don't need like I recommend you to just create your account, but to just log in into the front end and review your booth, like all the information is looking good. But if you are not available, you can use leave a message option as well, or a business card option as well. Leave a message option, so the people attendees, if they are reviewing your booth, they can, if they have any follow-up questions, they can click on that option, enter their messages, and you are receiving those messages through email, and you can communicate with them through email. So you don't need to be available on the platform. You are receiving their responses through email and you can communicate with them.
thank you.
Problem.
Anyone else? Oh, Dev, go ahead. Devinder.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Yes, so I have a handbook ad and I'm at the supporter level. So I want to know, like, do I have a booth or is it just an ad? I'm just a little bit confused with that.
Yep. So basically, like, so the ad and the booth space on the virtual portal is a total different spaces, right? But we are also giving you the handbook ad at the supporter level or ally level or advocate level or booth. We are giving you this option so you can promote your different variety of content using the booth graphics, using the documents and videos. It's just like on a handbook as well. So like they click on it and they can see only limited content. We're just giving you a booth option as well to benefit you to add more information with variety of content to facilitate attendees so they can review it with in a in a in a in aesthetical, in a good way, and they can review the information. But on the back end, there's two different spaces. Like when we log in into the front end, you will see the difference, but on the back end, you are uploading the information in the same way.
Okay, then my next question is,
Yep.
how are people only going to see this if they're attending the events at the church centers, and how many people see it? That was one question. And the second question is there an actual printed program, and do the ads go in there too, or is it just digitally?
Moment, I will take those answers. So there's over 10,000 people on the portal already who will see this. At a supporter level, you're not only going to be listed in the handbook ad section, the 1,000 and 750 will also scroll through the pages. We will also, you will get an email. We're also doing a digital handbook where you can give me an 8x10, you know, like a page poster of what your ad is. That will go in the digital handbook. We don't print that out. but that also goes out to 50,000 people. Over 50,000 people globally will receive that ad, will go on our website, and the handbook will be passed around because it has lots of great information that people look through and see your ad. Thank you, Momin. The floor is yours. Next.
Thank you so
Geeta.
much. Thank you.
Geeta, go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Momin, for everything. You're talking to a technically challenged person, so I have a very basic question. I've been trying to get on the platform and I've managed to get my bio, all that in. I know your platform is different from what we had last year, but last year we were able to put our Zoom link on there. Our flyer was able to go on there. We were able to communicate by email or whatever. You know, there was a way that people wrote messages and we were able to, I'm sorry, I don't know what it says here suddenly. Anyway, confirm something. We were able to communicate some of the things you mentioned for the booth, you know, we were able to do that simply on the platform. Is all that still available? Or do we have to have a booth in order to be it? Because the booth sounds too complicated for me, quite honestly, you know, it's got so much stuff you can do that's going to overwhelm
Yeah.
me. So I'm thinking if I could just get those basics where somebody asks a question and I see it and I answer them, I or one of our people answers it, that kind of thing. Is there space there? Because I kind of went through the tutorial, but I couldn't see where to put the Zoom link or, you know, where to say to answer people. Let's say those two things at least.
Yeah.
But we also
Yes.
had photographs on there last year, you know, other
Definitely.
photographs, not in the flyer.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Yep. Yep, no problem. Can you just confirm, like, you are having a booth or a handbook ad sponsor?
We have a handbook ad that we've paid for, and we have a virtual parallel event happening.
What level was your handbook at, Geeta? I
It's
don't
the
want to look it up.
friend level.
Okay.
We're
So,
starting
Momin, do
small
you want to
this year,
take this?
you know,
Yeah,
to
that's
see what
fine.
happens.
Listen,
Yep.
we appreciate everything, and we're trying to be fair with our fees and making sure that everybody gets every penny's
Yes.
worth.
I mean, words cannot describe how I feel about all the work you're doing. Thank you.
Momin, would you like to take the friend one? Okay.
Yep, sure. So Geeta, we do have a friends section as well. If you right now go to the platform, you will see a handbook ad sponsor section. You will see different levels listed over here. At the bottom, you can see that there's a friend section as well. There's a logos listed over there. So friend level, there's no space available for that booth, or you can upload the information. You can only have to provide us. Let me just quickly share my screen and I'll cover that stuff as well. Okay. Can you see my screen? Okay.
Yes.
So the front level, you have to provide us the image or the banner into that particular dimension, 200 into 100 pixels, and with your external link as well. So when any user or any attendee, any visitor click on that option, they would be redirect to your website or any other link you wanted to be redirect, or you wanted to be audience, or you wanted to be traffic to be redirect. You have to provide us accordingly. Or if it's I don't know, like if it is a Zoom link, or it is you have a parallel event, that's a different section that it is going on a particular day, on a particular time, where they can attend the session. It is a virtual or a in person. That's a total different section. But over here, this is another space given you as a friend level. You can upload your graphic, given us your external link, we can add it, we can embed it. So attendee click on it, the traffic would be redirect to your particular website. Over there, maybe you can add some Q&A or something. The questions, they can follow up question, or they can reach out to you, or maybe contact details you can mention over there as well, so they can further communicate with you accordingly.
Okay, Nalini, did you have any questions also on that? We're working together on this. So.
Is it my turn?
Go ahead, Nelly.
Hi, thank you so much. It's just amazing the work you're doing. The question I had was I didn't quite understand where to put the Zoom button. Like last time we just had a Zoom link and we just pressed on. I didn't quite understand how that happens here.
Wait, not with the friend ad, you don't get a Zoom link, and I'll let Momin clarify.
No, I think she's saying we keep hopping back to our
Yes.
page on the platform because we're
Our
very
page on the
confused with it.
platform.
Wait, I'm trying not to really confuse more people right now. So are we talking about parallel events?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, for parallel events, I'm just putting the email again. Please email parallel events or the VFairs email. Let's concentrate on exhibit booth, and we're going to move on to handbook ads because I'm personally getting confused now.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry
It's
about
okay.
that.
It's okay. I
Thank you.
appreciate you because I am like you. I'm not an IT person. Anybody else who has questions for exhibit booth before we move on to handbook ads, even though it's overlapping? Okay. Momin, would you like to continue the training?
Sure. Okay, so once you are done with all these steps, you have uploaded all the information, you have created your Bootstrap accounts, how we can access the information, how we can see it. So you have to go to this NGO CSW68 forum.vface.com on this landing page. Over here, you would be able to see this login button, enter your credentials, the same credentials you have created in step number 5, the email and the password. Once you enter your credentials, you would directly be landed on this exterior view. Over here, you will be able to see this. Enter the NGO CSW68 forum. Just click on it and you would be redirected to this interior home page. Over here, you can see that when you scroll down, there is a logos rotating at the bottom. So this is a space for another way to promote your ads over here. There's another handbook ad sponsor, which I come to later, but you can see that there is an advocate and supporter ads would also be populated on this section, and attendees can see it. And when they click on it, they would be redirected to this handbook ad sponsor section. This is in space. Now, if I am a booth rep or a virtual booth exhibitor representative, I can see there is an option virtual exhibit booth. I can click on it and I can land on this area. This is an aerial view we have. Now you can see that there is another section. There's again logos are rotating. So the advocate and a supporter level handbook ad sponsors banners would also be promoted over here as well on this section. So there are 2 sections now. There are now total 3 sections. Like one is handbook ad sponsor section, the home page, and the virtual exhibit booth area at the bottom. But now we can talk about, like, if I'm the booth representative, I've landed over here. Right now you can see that there are different spaces listed over here. Right now there's a text, but we want, if you are a booth representative or if you are managing your booth, please do send us your organization logo, the email ID, the VFACE email ID, which is shared in the chat. Please send us so we can update your logo over here. So this space would be clickable. And when you click on that space, you would be redirect your booth accordingly, your template accordingly. You can see all the content you have submitted in the booth setup link. You can see it accordingly. So after this training, I want you to please send us your logos so we can update the graphic, upload it over here, and map your booth accordingly. But right now you can see that I can see this space is clickable. Similarly, when your logo would be there, your space will also be clickable. So as a booth representative, I can click on it. So I'm redirected to my booth space over here. I can see the template which I've selected. I can see all the graphics, or I can see all the content links over here, which I have added into this navigation bar. I can see my description, the company description. I can see this video section, or if I added my documents as well. So I have another document section as well. If I click on it, I can see the video. or if I click on it, I can see the video comes in a pop-up. That's video in a YouTube. Now you can see that we have there's a chat option, and there's a thumbs up option like as well, just like we are discussing like us. So attendees can also see it. Just click on like, so they like your booth. There's another option that's called leave a message. So that's how this option will pops up for attendees. And if you have already added, you can also see that option like that into your booth space area. When you click on it, just like attendee click on it, they can first name, last name, email information will automatically populated because the information is already in the system, but they can add their company name and they can type their message and click on send. And you will be receiving all those messages through email, and you can respond to them, communicate them through email accordingly. So that's how, if you're not available on the live days of the event, you don't want you to be there sitting there and answering all the questions, you can use this option, leave a message. So you will get all the follow-up questions regarding to your content. If any attendee, any person would like to reach out to you, they can send the message, they can, and then you can further communicate through emails. And then how we can access our booth chat room. So you can see that this is a chat option. Attendee can also see this button. When I click on it, I'll be redirect to my booth chat room space over here. So this is a public chat room. People can send a message over here, and everybody can see it who have joined your chat rooms. Just like I've sent messages, hello. And let me just cover up this test chat room widget. What are the functionalities we have? So once I click on it, this chat widget will automatically pops up. You can see that there's a, if I would like to close it, how we can do it, you can see there is a dash like icon. When I click on it, the chat widget would be closed. And if I click on it again, the widget will be open again and my chat room is still there. Right next to that, we have a question mark like icon. I can click on it. That would be redirect to you. This is a virtual chat troubleshooting guide. So if you are facing any issue, you can go to this link. There would be a best practices mentioned, like which browser is more comfortable. You can have a best experience. So you can see all the instruction and you will get assisted from here as well. But you will send us an email on this ID as well, and we can assist you. Or on the given day, on the live days, we are also available in the technical chat room as well. So we will assist you live as well. Now there's right next to that, we have another icon that's called notifications. So let's suppose on the given day you have already in your booth chat room and you're also communicating privately. We can go through it like how we can communicate privately as well. So you are seeing multiple messages and there is a notification sound as well. If that notification sound is really annoying for you, so that's how you can. So by default, these two checkboxes is already checked, but you can see these two options: enable notification for direct messages, enable notification for all chat room messages. So direct messages means your private messages, like one-to-one messages that nobody can see it. You have initiated conversation with any other attendees, like 1, 2, 3, 4, any other colleagues or a speaker. You just having a conversation privately. So when they respond to you, you will receive a notification sound, and if it's really annoying for you, so you can uncheck this checkbox, and this would apply globally. Like, so if moving forward you were receiving a message on in multiple, you're having a multiple private communications now, so you will not receive any notification sound after that, but you will receive messages. So it doesn't mean that you don't receive a message. It means you will not hear a sound after that. And then the next option, we have enable notification for all chat room messages. Just like we mentioned, we do have some public chat rooms available as well. Just like you have your booth chat room space, we do have a technical support chat room, which you can access it from the information desk. We do have a lounge space where we have listed multiple public chat rooms. So if you have already joined those chat rooms, you have just keep an eye what exactly the conversations going over here that or on that areas. So when any communication going on those chat room, you have already in part of that chat room. So definitely you are receiving those notifications. So if you don't want to receive those notifications, if you want it to be applied globally, just uncheck this box. So moving forward, you will not be able to hear any sound from the public chat room messages as well. But there's a question comes up like how we can like mute any particular chat room. Like I don't want it to be receive notification sound from my chat room only. So how we can do it? We can see it when we move on. Now, if I would like to see this chat widget into a full screen, I can click on this expand option. I can see this widget will be open in a full screen and I can communicate accordingly. Okay. And if I would like to click on it again, this will automatically compress the widget and the widget will be open into its original position. Right next to that, we have a download content card option. So we do have an option available for everybody. For every user role, there is a content card option. So it means you can share your information with attendees. Attendees can share your information with you. So let's suppose on these live days, you have received 5 content card information. So you don't need to download those information individually. You just have to click on that option, download content card, and the system will automatically download all the information in CSV file into your system. But now how we can access my content card? So you can click on this up in the top right over corner, you will be able to see this content card option. Click on it and you will be redirected to this section. Just like I mentioned, first name, last name, and email will automatically populate, but the other fields are empty. So this information you have to populate it according to your requirement. And if I click on chat button again, I am again not seeing the option. Go with expand. So due to this zoom option, I hope you can see it. There's a plus icon. So you can see there's a share content card. So when I click on it, so my content card information has been shared. And when I click on it again, you will be able to see there's attached file option as well. So if you would like to share any attachments, you can use this option as well. So now let's suppose on the given day, any attendee have shared with you a content card, you can download it individually, that option, and you can also preview it as well. So you can see that information. But now I wanted to share my social media information as well. So you can see there is 4 different fields available: LinkedIn, I have your Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and click on save. Okay. You see this. And I go back again. And then that's how you can control. So basically, when you share your contact card, if so, as a contact card information, I can control which information I have to share with the next person. If I don't comfortable to share my social media or any other information, I have to remove that information from my contact card, and then I have to share with that person accordingly. And if I would like to share my contact, my social media or other information, I have to go back to my contact card again, fill out that populate the fields accordingly, save it again, and share that information accordingly. So now if I can review it, so you can see that I can see my first name, last name, and email, and I can see my social media icons as well. And if I don't want it to share, I head over to my contact card again. Let's suppose I'm having a private communication with an attendee. I'm not comfortable to share my social media information, I can go back to my contact card again, remove the information, share it again, share it with that particular person, and that person only will be able to receive that information which I wanted to be shared. Now, if you can see it, this is my booth space area. I can see there is an option listed over here that you can see there is a 4 people at the moment in my booth chat room. So when I click on it, I can see Bootstrap online section where I can see the event admin is listed. I can see myself listed over here, and we can see the other user. So the admins and the booth admins will already always be listed under Bootstrap online section, and all the attendees who are attending this event, those would be listed under online user section, just like you can see this user. Now, if I click on my booth chat room settings, what are the settings available in my booth chat room? So the first option I can see the notification. So if I would like to restrict the notification only for my booth chat room, I can click on it and I can just have to uncheck this checkbox. So moving forward, I will not be able to hear any sound if I have received any message. Then the next option we have chat room users. The same option, just like we have clicked on this option, I've seen the chat room users. I can access this option from the settings as well. The next option we have set color. So by default, you can see the text color is black, but I can change it to my other color options are available. That is red, green, blue, orange, and yellow. So if I would like to go with green color, save it. And now if I send any message, you can see that the text color is green. So that's how you can set your own text colors. You can invite user as well into your booth. Just type their name. The system will find all those accounts that those have this name, and you can see the list, and you can just select any of them, like which person you know it. You can add more as well, and then just invite it, and that user would be added into your booth chat. Similarly, there's another option we have, share chat room link. So you can copy your chat room link if you would like to promote your booth chat rooms, or you would like to share that you're having a private communication with attendee and that you would like to invite into your booth chat room, to just copy this option, go to that chat area and share it. And that person will see this option like join chat room. When they click on it, they straight away redirect to your booth chat room, and they can see all the communication, and they can participate accordingly as well. The very last option we have, exit chat room. So if you would like to close it, so now the question comes out like how I can access my booth again. So you just have to go back to your booth space and then just click on the chat button again, and you can access your booth chat room again. Just click on it and your booth chat room will open, and your all communication will be saved. Like it will not automatically delete it, so you can review it, all the previous communication. Now on the left hand side, you can see there is a 2 different sections. So before we jump into that, I can go to the chat room user, and we can see it. We do have a one online user available. So you can see that when I hover my mouse to any of the person name, I can see there is a chat button. So from that chat now button, you can initiate a private communication. You can start a private communication that nobody can see it. This is one-to-one private communication. So when I click on it, a chat now, there's another chat room would be open with that user, and we can start now a private communication over here that nobody can see it. This is a one-to-one communication. Over here, there is a settings available. You can see the user profile. You can refer, let's suppose you are using, you are having a multiple colleagues in your booth space you have added into step number 5. You can refer that user to that, your colleagues as well. And then you can again set your color, or you can exit the chat room as well. And in that private communication, you can see that we do have functionality to start audio video call. So when I click on it, I would be redirect to this whereby chat room. And on this video chat room, you will be able to see multiple options over here. You can open your video, you can unmute yourself, you can have share your screen, you can have textual communication going on. Now, if you started this video call, now you would like to invite more attendees into this video, like this is like a group meeting you wanted to have. Just copy this link, going back to your booth chat room, and share this link with them. So those who have already into your booth chat room, they click on it and they can join this video room, and you can have a video call. So now there's a question like what exactly the limit of this video chat room we have. So this is like we can, at the same time there are 200 people can join, and only 24 people can open their video at the same time. But the maximum limit is 200 users. And now you can see the difference as well. So this is my booth chat room. You can see there is a message like icon, and this is a private communication. So you can see there's a person like icon over here. So this is my private communications, and this is my booth chat room. So all the communications, I have a private communication. I've joined some public chat rooms as well. They were all the communication listed under my active messages sections. And right next to that, we have another section that is a people section. So in the people section, you will be able to see all the users who have been logged in at this moment. You can see them listed over here, and you can start a private communication with them. Now this is the booth area, and how we can see our content, description, video section, and each and everything. And we can start a video call, and how we can access how we can communicate with attendees and start a private communication. The communication and each and everything would remain the same for the Handbook ad sponsor, but the space we are providing, that is different. When you click on the Handbook ad sponsors, your ads would be listed over here. Like if you're an advocate or a supporter level or a ally level or a friend level. So the friend level, when a user click on it, they would be redirect to that website. Just like I've clicked on this one, I redirect to this website, which they have already provided. They are promoting this page. So if you are a friend level, you have to share with us the graphic into this dimension so we can include it, and you have to make sure you have to share with us your external link as well. Now, for a handbook ad sponsors, for an advocate level or a supporter level or ally level, you all have received the boost setup link option. So you have to upload your content accordingly. You have to, once you're done with that, you have to create your own accounts into step number 5. And you have to share with us, just like they have shared with us, the supporter level and ally level, some of the ads are already listed over here. You have to, if you are advocate level, you have to share with us the banner or the ad into this dimension, the 5 555 into 278 pixel. If you are a supporter level, 360 into 180 pixel. And if you are ally level, to 263 into 131 pixel dimension. You have to share your ads accordingly. So we can add it over here and link your booth into this ad. So when anybody click on that your ad, the audience, or you also be, when you would like to access your booth as well, you just have to click on it and you would be redirect to your booth space accordingly, and the rest of the steps would remain the same. You can have the same space, same way to, you just have to populate your content. You have to access your booth chat rooms accordingly, communicate with attendees. So the chat platform would remain the same. You can communicate with this, just like we have explained, like you communicate with attendees in the public chat room, and you can initiate a private communication as well. So that's the only difference between we have for the virtual exhibit booth. There, those have a different space. They have listed. They click on it and access their booth chat room. But for the handbook ad sponsors, they are listed in a different section, in a different way. You can see the advocate have they can share with us a bigger size image. Their ads, the supporter level have a different size, the ally have a different size, and the friend have a different size. The friend level, they don't have any space where they can upload further information. They can just provide us the external link. We click on it and attendees would be redirect. But for the supporter, ally, and the advocate, they do have space. The emails have been already been sent, and you can share with us your graphic in this dimension. So we can add it on the platform accordingly and link with your booth accordingly. And once you are done with your booth, log in into the front end. If you have already provided us the graphic, so once you provide us the graphic, in the next 24 hours, we can upload your graphic over here and link with your booth. So when you see that, okay, your graphic is listed over here, just click on it and you can access your area, the space, and then you can also click on your chat. I recommend you to click on your chat. Be comfortable with the chat platform. Send some test messages. Don't need to be worried about that, like how we can delete it. We will refresh your all chat rooms before we going live. So all chat rooms, all the test messages would be erased, and you all have your fresh chat rooms are available. Okay, that's it from my side for today. If you have any question regarding to the virtual portal, you can now take it.
Can I ask a question regarding the parallel event, virtual parallel event?
If you do have these questions, we have already sent that email ID, please.
But nobody is answering me from the previous email IDs. I get an answer after 4 days. The email ID that was mentioned in your email from the VFairs, the official ID. Some Rija Hassan contacted me yesterday, but again, for my event is not shown up till now on the portal.
You have a virtual event?
And we paid upfront for a parallel virtual event scheduled for 18th of March 2024.
Can you
It
confirm
doesn't show.
you're organizing a virtual event?
Yeah. Rija Hassan contacted me after 4 days of my email, and she just asked about what is the title of my event, and I emailed her back that Rights and Rehabilitations of Female War Victims, and our organization is Working Women Welfare Trust.
but I didn't get any responses yet. And as you trained us previously, it was a very good training. And when you were training, I just logged in, and this thing was accessible, and I uploaded my bio on that. That bio or the information regarding the event, nothing appears on the portal. When I see the schedule of CSW68 Paralympics on the portal, it doesn't show there. And I'm not having any idea how to upload profiles of my speakers and add details about the program. Can you get me an email ID where I can get a prompt response?
Yep. So basically, like your conversation is already started, just like we are receiving not just like a couple of emails, we have receiving hundreds of emails, right? So when the conversation has been started, there are like a follow-up questions coming on now. So I do get your response, like you have already, the Rija has already messaged you and get some more information. So I also check on it, and you will definitely get a response in the next 24 hours. And if you can just let me know your name, let me know your name.
My name is Amina Rumesa. I'm the first attendee.
Yep.
Amina Rumesa, and my organization name is Working Women Welfare Trust. And our program is scheduled for 18th March.
Yeah, thank you so much. Amina, did you have shared this
people.
information? Did you share this information in that email, right?
Okay.
Have you already shared this?
Yes, yes, I did.
Okay,
and
perfect.
Rija Hassan named girl contacted me back.
Yep.
She asked for the name of the event and everything, and I sent her back, but I didn't get any response after that.
Yeah, definitely. I'll definitely, Amina Rumesa, definitely I'll look into that, and you will get a response in next 24 hours, and you will see your
Thank you
session as
very
well.
much. Thank
We
you very
send you
much
the
for this
screenshot
kind
as well.
help. And I'm
No
really
problem.
sorry. I just mentioned my event here. You were training for something else, but I didn't know how to go through.
No, no problem. No problem.
Thank you very much.
Yep. Okay.
Can we just ask a question, or?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Okay. Okay, so when you said the graphic that you need sending to you within 24 hours, is that the banner, the one that's 360 times 180 pixels, or is it a logo that you need sending to you? I know you sent the email, and I know it's a banner, but I'm just wondering the graphic, is that the same thing?
Basically, yeah, so basically it's up to you. We just required into that particular dimension, but it's totally up to you. Like if you would like to add particular like verbiage or something, if you just wanted to add a logo over there, it's totally up to you. But we required into that particular dimension, because if we
the 360,
yeah, basically why we are saying that to provide us into that particular dimension. Why is that so? Because if you're providing us in a different dimension, then the image would be distorted and the image will not be properly fit. So we have to make some adjustments. So it doesn't look good on the front end.
Does it have to be horizontal, or can it be vertical?
I think it's up to you. Like, but we do require it into that particular dimension. But you can provide me, and if that doesn't look good to you, you can let me know and we can update it accordingly. That sounds good?
Yeah, thank you.
No problem. We Ying, you have a question?
I do have a question. And thanks, Momin, for the explanation and everything. I just wanted to check. There is this dimension for the logo that you email about 263 but into 131. That logo
Mhm.
is gonna go under our go under the handbook ad sponsors, right? So our logo will go under Ally, and then once they click on our logo, it's gonna take them to our virtual exhibit booth. Is that correct?
Yep.
Okay. And then you
Yes.
mentioned something about an 8x10 handbook ad. Where does that 8x10 go into? Is that
8 by 10. Uh,
I think Huri, you're muted. I can't hear you. I think Huri was
Uri, can you? Is it related to another handbook ad sponsor page?
uh I am not sure. I think there was some sort of conversation about 8x10 something
Okay.
earlier
No.
today.
So you have a ally ad, right?
Yes,
Ally sponsors.
yes.
Okay. So yeah. So for the virtual portal, you have to provide us into 263 into 131 pixel,
Okay.
so we can upload it, the banner accordingly, and then we link to your booth space as well. So when anybody click on it, they redirect to your booth space. They can see all the template and all the content you wanted to promote, the document video sections. And once you provide us, we can add it accordingly in next 24 hours. We link it with your booth. And once you're done with the booth as well, and you can, why we recommend you to log in and review your booth, each and everything, go to the chat platform, send them test messages, be confident, be comfortable with the platform, how we can communicate. So when you are comfortable and on the given day when you receive the live questions as well, so you can easily be able to communicate and assist them accordingly.
Okay. Perfect. Sounds
Okay, can you all hear me now?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, sorry, something with my earbuds and I was like talking like a mad woman and nobody could hear me. But I just want to reiterate, I said this before, the 8.5 by 11 flyer is for a virtual handbook for the ads above Ally, let's say, right? You will receive a separate email. Don't get confused. You will receive an email because when you bought it, it did tell you that you're going to be printed in a, not listed, not printed, because we don't print it, it's all virtual. It's called a virtual handbook, which you saw a sample of in the email that we sent. The ads that Momin is talking about, all the dimensions that Momin wants, the sizes that he's asking for, is for the portal. The people who paid 500, 750, and 1,000 per ad will also have a page in the virtual handbook ad. You're going to receive an email that says, send us your flyer. Now, this is where it gets tricky because I think this is where Davinder is getting confused too. What size should because if you're only promoting a book, yeah, you're going to have to be creative on what part to cut off from your book to put it in the ad size that Momin is asking for. Because any of these ads, when you click on it, it's going to take you to whatever you want them, to go, to purchase the book, your organization, your event promotion, whatever it is. But the portal is designed in a way to make everything look pretty and nice and easy to observe, right? So that's the sizes that the ads are that Momin is requesting based on what you purchased. And then the 8.5 by 11 poster that Davinder, then you can use just the cover of your book for that in the handbook. You can still click on it and go to a page to purchase and get more information. Did I make this more confusing? I'm looking at your faces.
No, I
All
think it
right.
makes no thanks.
That's good.
Geeta,
Thank you.
Geeta, is that you who
Okay.
keeps asking
One more
about
time, I'm
time?
sorry. So, Momin, you're basically saying that when we click on our little friend ad, if we don't have a booth, then it has to be something that's external. It won't go to our page, a parallel event page, a virtual parallel event page. Is that correct? Yes.
Yeah, what I usually recommend is that put your event advertisement either on your website or create a link that looks like a website that has all the information that your virtual parallel event has, needs, or you want to promote. It really is just logic, right? Make
Okay.
a link that has all the information that you would have paid $1,000 for. But in this case, You're only getting a link and you're only getting that small visual.
Okay, and then we could have something they would click on, like say info@smvatrust.org or something, and then people would
Whatever
go
you
to
want.
that page, correct?
And learn about your
Okay,
virtual
finally
event.
got it. Thank you so much.
All right, and Kalina, and then Moment, we also want to address this issue about reaching each other. And I put a comment because last year, everybody could talk to anybody on the portal, and we got pushed back because some people don't want to be reached. On this portal, people have an option of becoming either public for people to message you or not. So we have to discuss like where can, you know, and I don't know if we already did this training, but you already mentioned about where people can mingle and, you know, exchange cards and do all of this. Do you want to address this now? Wait, why are you muted now? Okay, good.
Yep. So basically, so just like we mentioned the content card and the private messages, let's suppose you have reached out to me privately, like it's my choice now. I'm not replying you right now. Like if the user is, like we have already discussed internally as well, like the user is really spamming all the chat rooms, so we do have that capability to block that user or properly for the event and for that particular chat room as well. So but it's up to me if I would like to start a private communication, and the next person also has that capability, like if they wanted to respond or if they don't want you to start. Let's suppose we are having a communication right now, and then I've started a communication with Geeta, and I've started a video call with her, but she didn't accept it. Just like we can see on a phone, we have received a video call or a call, we have accept or reject option. So it's up to me. I have to accept or reject it. And if the person is really annoying you or something, you have to address us, and then we can take further actions accordingly.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that was my point, is like the participants this year have an option. All right, we're going to go to Kalina, and that's our last question. We have 3 minutes left. Kalina, you have the floor.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate this session. It's been very informative. For the full page, like 8.5 by 11 flyer, is there a deadline to submit that to you, Hori? We haven't received an email yet regarding that, so just want to make sure that we won't miss anything.
Don't worry. Yeah, I have not
Okay.
sent that email yet. I was rushing to get all of the Moment stuff out. And don't confuse Moment. Don't worry, Moment. You have nothing to do with the 8.5 by 11.
Yes. Okay, thank you. I'll look out for the email. Appreciate it.
Yes, it should come today or tomorrow, the latest, and then you'll have some time to send it in to us. And then the team in the office is working on putting the handbook together so that we can slip in all those ads. And that.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
Before we
did this, go ahead.
Yeah. Before we closing, and I just wanted to share the image again. Like, if you're an advocate handbook ad sponsor, the dimension is 555 into 278, portal level 360 into 180, li 263 into 131, front level 200 into 100. You can take a screenshot and share us the graphic. But for the booths, you just have to simply share with us a logo, so we can update the design and map your booth accordingly for that particular exhibit hall. Just share your logo, and once you're sharing with us, maybe in the subject mention that we have a ally sponsor, ally handbook ad sponsor. These are the dimension which you have requested. Please add me, so I can list them accordingly and then work on accordingly. And once that ad has been populated, definitely I will respond to you like your ad has been updated. Please log into the virtual portal, review it, go to your booth, experiences, let me know if you face any issue.
Good to repeat that, because I know you're really patiently waiting for those to upload, because I keep saying, where are the images? I want to see people's ads. Okay. Thank you all for being here.
Yep.
Queen Mother, so lovely to see you.
Yep.
And yes, Moment, hopefully things will just start rolling out now. So thank you so
Yep.
much for your
Yeah,
patience
thank
again.
you so much, everyone. Have a lovely day ahead. Stay safe. Thank you. Bye-bye.
I hear you, Queen Mother. Thank you. Bye.